What's up, gamers? My name's Scyushi and we're back again with some more Trove, and today we're gonna be talking about the, what are they calling this one? Renewus. Yeah, so this is going to be the Renewus 2019, I think that's what they're calling it. It wouldn't be the 2020 one because it started out pretty much at the new year. So this event is going to end up being time consuming, not the best, but I mean, not the worst, honestly speaking. There's been events in the past where we literally have had to kill like 500 of a certain type of enemy or 800 of a certain type of enemy, so on and so forth. But we're chilling in the hub because a lot of this quest is going to be relevant to the hub. But anyways, I was gone for a little while. I am back from my trip. I'm in the process of getting that video ready for you guys, so that should go up either before this video or later than this video. We'll see. Maybe the vlog will end up showing up later in the day, but if you guys want to check it out, you know, it was Mariko and me just hanging out, having a good time. And I want to wish you guys a happy new year. Hopefully it was really good for you. 2020 is looking pretty exciting, not only just for games, but also I've got lots of kind of plans going on. So, oh my gosh, did you see that? That's going to be relevant a little bit later on in the video, okay? Because we are going to be talking about the event itself, but I just wanted to send you guys and gals all my well wishes. Now, if you would kindly smash like, it would really be helpful, because obviously it makes the video show up in searches, blah, 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 blah. And if you guys are new to the channel, you can use that sign up link in the description for Trove. And excuse me. And then if you end up buying anything out of the cash shop, I'll end up making a cut of it. It's a very, very, very awesome way that you can just play the game, support the game, but also end up supporting me. It's really, really awesome that Game Ago gave me the opportunity. And without further ado, let's get into it. So the start of the quest, easy peasy. You're going to have to down a flask to celebrate the new year, which is literally just going to be pressing Q and drinking a flask, or if you're on console, whatever that button is. But you're just going to drink a flask, simple as that. And you'll end up getting 3 empowered gem boxes out of it. Not bad, not bad. I mean, even though the gem boxes aren't that big of a deal. Why is this sign still here? I guess they're just gonna leave it here to act like Trove actually has world-changing events, huh? I mean, it'd be cool if Trove did, you know, but the fun fact of the matter is that we've got more going on in our club worlds themselves and our own little weird lore that's going on. So then you have to defeat 20 dungeons in treasure isles or lost isles. So I'd recommend you just go to the ocean world, which is gonna be Uber 3 and up. I mean, it's gonna take a while, honestly, because you gotta defeat 20 dungeons, so it takes a while to end up getting through that. My recommendation is if you can stick to 3-star dungeons, those will probably end up being your best bet, like the, you know, gigantic jellyfish dungeon and the like, because if you ever end up finding those, they'll obviously count towards 3 objectives usually. I don't know, and you can get a couple other things done at the same time, you know. So I don't know why I'm even hopping into this world. I guess if we're gonna show you guys dungeons, but just stick to the biomes that have the whatever that icon is, like the ship wheel. I don't know what it's actually called. And then the Lost Isles, like Treasure Isles is the biome that has the ship icon, I think, and then the Lost Isles, if I'm not mistaken, is the ocean in any of the other normal Prime or Uber worlds. I could be wrong about that. The game is a bit vague about those different biome types, and just the biomes in general. The game doesn't really refer to them very often. I mean, I guess it does literally when you change biomes, but anyways, you'll get 15 dragon coins out of that, so that's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. And then you have to hit the Renewus. I was gonna say Renewus for some reason, but you gotta hit the Renewus Orb in the hub. So you have to hit it 10 times. That's going to be that orb thing that I said was, remember I said a little earlier in the video, this is going to be relevant. Yeah, that's pretty much what those things were. They come down as invaders every few minutes. So all you gotta really do is just wait in the hub for them to end up spawning. And then just attack them multiple times. Oh goodness, pardon me. I'm recording this at like 5 in the morning. Because I just got back from my trip, I'm a little bit behind on my videos. So I'm really pushing tonight to try and get all this stuff done so that I can get some sleep. But anyways, all you gotta do is just attack the orbs, and then out of that, there they are right there. Easy peasy, you just shoot them, they're gonna bounce around, and unfortunately that might make it harder for other players to end up hitting them, but whatever. I don't know what these orbs are. I know what they represent. In America, I think it's in America, there's this giant orb that comes down to celebrate the new year, and the last countdown is just the 5 seconds, and then bam, it hits the bottom, and then it's the new year. I don't understand it because I'm Canadian and we don't have stuff like that. We just have fireworks, or in my case, we didn't have fireworks, which check the vlog, okay? It'll all make sense. But anyways, you just gotta hit these 10 times, I guess. It's kind of glitchy and finicky, but it works out. It's easy peasy. And you'll end up gaining 15 Bound Brilliance. Now, Bound Brilliance is a very, very useful resource because if you guys don't know, it's actually used to craft the gem augmentation items. So you'll end up just going to an adventurous crafting table, as I'll show you guys in a second here, whenever the world decides to freaking load. And then you can end up crafting gem augmentation items, which, oh gosh, I loaded into the wrong world. That's why. Huh. Well, anyways, gem augmenting items, bronze, silver, gold. Use those to end up making your gems stronger, and the reason why this is relevant and why I'm talking about this right now is because Bound Brilliance, unfortunately, is no longer a farmable resource. I shouldn't really say no longer because it hasn't been a farmable resource for a very long time. Like ever, actually. It was just tied to they had these daily login chests, and you would log into the game, get this chest, and then it could contain Bound Brilliance, but they had a pay to win method where you could just buy the chests. So that's why I have so much Bound Brilliance. There is literally no way you can get Bound Brilliance anymore. It's just time gated garbage. So then you have to take down 23-star dungeons. Awesome. That's not, I mean, it's difficult, but it's not. It's weird and kind of glitchy because you can actually go to U8, U9, or U10 at GEODE Topside. There's generally going to be a lot more 3-star dungeons within these biomes than any other biome in the game. So I'd recommend that you just go here just to farm it, and it's going to be a lot easier for you. That said, if you go to a 5-star dungeon, some, not all, of the objectives of like killing certain enemies, maybe it's when you kill, like 5-star dungeons can have spawn 30 enemies, spawn 3 enemies, like the waves, cursed skulls, but they can also end up having these giant, like kind of bigger bosses, and those actually act as a 3-star boss. So if I'm not mistaken, those ones will actually count towards the 3-star objective, whereas the cursed skulls do not. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I just know that I ended up mostly completing 5-star dungeons, and I was able to end up getting that objective done. And then you'll end up gaining a Builder's Superior Focus, which is going to be the gold gem augmentation item that I just showed you guys 2 seconds ago at the adventure table. That's why I wanted to show you guys what that was. So then you have to throw confetti in the hub. This is also another glitchy little quest. This stupid game, it set Team Pixel 5 to my primary club. What is wrong with this stupid game? Like, seriously, I did not change my primary club. Did they really bring that bug back? God damn it, dude. Like, seriously. Why'd they have to bring that bug back? So now Team Pixel is not my primary club for 24 hours until I can change it. Awesome. Great. So anyways, at the Fun Factory, which is a certain crafting table that you can, well, end up crafting at the building crafting table. This is what it looks like. You can end up crafting confetti balls right here. And if I just show you guys really, really quick over at the builder's crafting table, this is where you end up crafting it. And at the Fun Factory, you can craft confetti balls, and that's where you have to throw 10 of them in the hub. Oddly enough, I was able to actually just throw 10 of the confetti balls just in U10, and it counted as the hub. So maybe everywhere just counts as the hub. I think most of all they want you to head to the hub because they want it to feel like it's actually like a celebration of the new year where you'll see other players and stuff like that, you know? And then out of that, oddly enough, not even the final quest of the actual event, by the way, you end up getting Dismount, which is pathetic. It's a bouncy mount. I mean, it's not the worst mount that you can get from an event. It's just I don't really care for the bouncy mounts, and it just looks like a giant disco ball to me. There's very, very subtle video effects on it. Not really anything too impressive, honestly speaking. It doesn't seem like they put too much work into it, and it's an item from the developer, so obviously it's only 3 colors. Mostly just one, just gray. What I mean is there's no shading. So anyways, that's what you'll end up getting from that. And then there's 2 more parts of the quest. One of them is taking down 5-star dungeons. So you have to take down 20 5-star dungeons. This part of the quest took literally over an hour because it's really, really annoying. Unless you're using a speed farming character, which I was mostly using my Draco. So yeah, that's a thing. Basically, that is a 5-star dungeon right down there. You can see on my map. I would have to go there, complete all of the objectives in the 5-star dungeon, and it would only give me 1 point towards the total of completing 20 of them. Yeah, so that one kind of sucks. It takes a little while to end up doing, but you will, however, end up getting 25 crystalline cores out of it, which is not bad. That's the equivalent of completing 20 5-star dungeons, just because you'll end up getting the crystalline core chests from the 5-star dungeons. And I mean, it's a decent enough reward. It's not really that great, especially considering the amount of time that it just takes to end up completing the objective, but hey, it's free stuff, so can't really complain. And then you have to jump around the hub to celebrate. So you have to jump 5 times. Weird, but again, this was another quest objective that I literally just completed in the world that I was already in, so I didn't have to head to the hub or anything like that, which is very, very strange. And then, I mean, obviously that's a much easier objective, so it goes to show that it gives you a much easier or a much simpler quest item, which is going to be 5 forge fragments, which is kind of useless, honestly speaking. I wish that there was a little bit more to this event. I really do, especially considering that it's supposed to be the big New Year's bash, but there's not. And that's okay. At least it doesn't have us, you know, having to log in. I don't know why I looked at the chest there. At least I don't have to log in every single day to end up getting a bunch of stupid tokens, because I incidentally was actually gone on my trip during, you know, that event that we just had, like, what, last week for Trove. So I didn't end up getting enough tokens to buy all of the items, like the new dance pad right here and everything like that. So I unfortunately was forced to use the pay-to-win method of getting myself some extra tokens, because I mean, I already had the credits, thankfully, and it was just impossible for me to end up getting the items, which really sucked. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me, gamers. Thanks for watching. Very much appreciate it. Smash like, sub for more. Have a great day. Buy the merch. Sign on. Stay epic.